Lord bless OBS, hopefully. How we doing, people? Really and Teach, ready to preach. It is Monday. April's almost over, Teach Daddy.
Yeah, don't remind me.
What, you got something going on?
No, it just feels
Or
like
is it going too quick for you?
this year's gone by too quick. Like it literally was just January, and it's kind of already felt like it's been a year for me. It's been like a rough year for me already in a weird way of saying that. So the fact that we're at the end of April, already into May, we're 5 months into the year already, and it feels like I haven't done much. Yeah.
Oh, 4, not 5. Easy.
Well, we're about to be
Don't stress
5.
it. I agree.
Yeah, like 2 days.
Uh, um, I can't deny that for you. But I mean, I don't know. It kind of goes both ways for me. Told me about this. When shit's bad,
It's real bad.
I'm just going to leave that one alone, really. But I've been kind of thinking about this all week. These cans in front of us here, right? I see tropical peach. I don't know if that's a tea or if that's a peach. Starbucks makes a decent lemonade. It's not a traditional lemonade. And then watermelon twist. Why do I feel like this is going to be a watermelon that just doesn't get the pass for me? But I'm here doing it anyway. Is
I'm
it
sure.
just me or is that your feelings too?
My feelings is I'm unsure why Starbucks is honestly getting into the energy drink game.
Well, there's one thing I want you to do. Look on the back of the can. Go to where it says ingredients. Scroll all the way down where it says distributed by. What does it say? I know they have the frickin' section of Chrome right where you want it.
North American Coffee Partnership purchase.
Purchase, New York, about an hour away from my house, depending traffic, hour and a half at most. And guess where that's next to in Purchase, New York? It's basically PepsiCo. Whatever the case may be. Now, I'm not sure if Starbs is part of PepsiCo. I don't know. But remember I said PepsiCo has constantly got the energy drink game? Think about it. You have the two big names that everybody knows, and then everything else it just falls into PepsiCo outside of Ghost.
I'll say show off the can to the camera. Give it a good nice 360. So Starbucks is getting into the canned energy drink game. On the front of it, it says Starbucks Ice Energy Hydration. There's 160 milligrams of caffeine, plant-based caffeine. They promote it as. They also promote advertising for mental clarity when drinking this. Sparkling energy drink. These are 12-ounce cans. They are 5 calories, 35 milligrams of sodium, 0 sugar, 10 grams of calcium, 20 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of niacin, 1.7 milligrams of B6, and 5 milligrams of pantothenic acid.
You know, I'm actually gonna look this up right now just for the hell of it. So I'm because I laugh at this, right?
So they're
Now
using
this is
green
just
coffee bean.
Google. Yeah, so this is when we hate this crap bowl label. Now, if you're gluten free, it's just easy to read. It's a matter of habit, fine. But plant based caffeine, are you shitting me?
Because
Now,
of the,
I already talked about this last week, but according to Google AI, it kind of says this. Is there such thing as animal-based caffeine? The short answer is not really. At least not in the way we traditional think about caffeine. Animals don't naturally produce caffeine in their bodies. So when somebody says plant-based caffeine, okay, I'll go the traditional and I'll go the modern. What's guarana? A plant. What's tea? A plant. What's
Okay,
coffee?
I see where you're
A
going with
plant.
this. You had me worried there for a second.
So when somebody says plant-based caffeine, my initial reaction is, yeah, no shit. I'm just calling it as it is, man.
No, no, I get it.
When we said
It's
when we said gluten-free before I found out that it would really get somebody sick like my mother, I'm thinking, "Oh, this is just labeling crapola." No, this is 100% labeling crapola.
so here's a
Yeah,
genuine question.
we're gonna have cows chew on coffee beans, and we're gonna get our source that way. Like, come on.
Genuine question, and I can't say I've noticed this before on any other product. And maybe they're out there, and I've just never noticed this. But maybe this is the first. If you turn the cans to the left, right, bottom of the left, it says upward arrow, or I should say no, that would be less than 75 milligrams of caffeine helps support mental clarity.
That arrow is wrong, or I'm not sure if that's the right symbol because they proved that 80 milligrams of caffeine helps support mental clarity. Yes, they've proved that by science. Even in the energy drinks that are 160, they say 80. They say 80 for most of the stuff I've seen. So
Or
it's the
wait,
first time seeing 75, but to me that's close enough. But yes, I've seen it on other marketing phenomena.
maybe it's greater than, and mine just messed up.
No, that's definitely the arrow that means more than 75 milligrams of caffeine. But again, that logo, it's let me see another one. Yeah, it's the same thing. It looks like it's some sort of asterisk over yeah, it looks like some asterisk the arrow. So
Oh,
more than 75 milligrams of caffeine supports mental clarity. Okay. Please recycle this can, refrigerate after opening. Best taste
uh,
can, chilled by date on can.
and at least for the color, they're using fruit and vegetable extract. They quote it as carrot and blueberry, or at least this
So
blueberry lemonade can.
so one thing I want to actually talk about too is there has officially been put in a ban for the traditional dyes. So if you are looking for something like Blue One, Red 40, the Yellow 5 and 6, they are officially going to be banned. Now, like what G Fuel used to do, we thought it was going to be simply put just replacing it with, just vegetable juice. But from what it seems like, actually, it seems like it's going to be replaced with other untested chemicals. The problem I have with this is coming from a guy that worked maintenance, and I was working in group homes, and some of the stuff was maintenance and some of it was property management. I was actually told sometimes that I had to install fireproof I believe there were blinds and curtains. So there have been many times where there was the original set of fireproof curtains, sheets, you name it. They had chemicals that would get somebody sick. You lay on them, you go like, whatever, and they would get somebody sick. They banned those chemicals. They replaced them with other ones after 30 days of testing. Say, we gotta move, we gotta move, we gotta move. We got 1,000 curtains to make. Move it. For this to be a whole circle of life. Make it. Testing. Ban it. Make a substitute. And it all goes all over again. The wheels on the bus do not go round and round. And the same case I think goes here. If you're using a fruit or a vegetable extract, friggin' great. If you're gonna give us more dyes, one of them I thought was interesting, and one of them was turmeric extract,
Yeah.
which I'll be honest with you. After trying that F3 mood can, I have doubts. I like it. We're going into a different direction. To me, that's positive. But you know how this goes. I feel like there's better light at the end of the tunnel. Uh, the pain, Teach, the pain.
Are you ready for the pain?
So, uh, I last time I checked, Starbs makes a decent lemonade, so let's hope that I'm right.
You want to do the
Because
blueberry
last
lemonade
time
first?
I might as well. We advertised and showed it to the camera the most. I mean, there's been some times where the barista I rarely go to Starbucks, but shout out to Turducky. She's a good barista that we know of, friend of the pod. But there's sometimes where they'll ask, "Do you want lemonade?" And sometimes I say yes. Sometimes that's a good decision, and sometimes I regret my decision completely. But nonetheless, got slight allergies kicking in, but take a whiff of that. What do you smell?
Ooh, that there's a hell of a whiff. That is a very perfumey blueberry.
Yeah, it's not great.
Almost
It's
like
not
it,
great.
weirdly, as much as I hate to say it, but it's very similar to me. It's almost like an alcoholy smell, like a fermenty alcoholy smell.
Without if it's watered down a little bit, yeah. What do you say, brother?
Salute.
Salute. No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay, so humor me. Do we have blueberry lemon pledge?
No.
It's got that lemon pledge like aftertaste.
I don't get a lemon pledge aftertaste. It's very
It
like it want
it's very it's chemical cleanser to me.
it's very wants to pop and falls flat ASAP. Uh, there's hardly much for like a lemon or lemonade. The blueberry, you can tell they're trying to go for a blueberry, but mm,
Lady Luck is banging another man.
yo,
As in, nope, not happening here.
re-
Ah.
realistically,
So I'm rating this 2 out of 5 stars, and I think we could move on from this one because
yeah, I'll give it a 4.
there's much to be desired. Okay, so yours basically double of mine. We're on the same track. It's
I
not repulsive. It's just not good.
If I had to finish it, I could, but I don't want to.
I'm in the same boat there.
I
Like
I wouldn't
when you're in
recommend
the
it.
two and when you're in our 2 scale range and your 4 scale range, we're definitely not recommending it, and we do not want to finish this. We want to find a good pipe.
Yeah, like it's not the worst thing ever, but it's really nowhere near good. We've had much worse, but it's the bar is already set low. Yeah, even his face,
Uh,
respectfully, even just looking at your face, staring at it in disgust of like, what was that?
Bad. That's what.
Bayern,
So tell you what,
Bayern.
the berry is bad, McClay. Let's see. Let's I want to save the peach for last. I think you're probably the most qualified to taste peach. But let's go with the watermelon twist as much as
Don't want to.
I'm the problem being is you know how there's a blue and a pink cotton candy?
Mm-hmm.
What if I told you there's a green or a pink or red watermelon?
What?
I sound stupid just saying it. Every time they showcase watermelon as green, to me, why does it seem like it sucks ass? But when it's red, I have a little bit of hope. Why
I
is
see.
that?
I see what you're saying. I see what you're getting at. Okay.
Like when we talk about neon sugar and we go cotton candy, they go, "Is it pink or is it blue?" And we go, "Hey, both." We have, haven't we?
Yeah, but I'm laughing for other stupid reasons that I can't say on the pod.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Don't
uh,
talk dirty to me.
this one, the smell is
Well,
similar to like that fermenty-ish, but it's not as bad. Like you can tell there's still that like wannabe there smell similar esque.
this actually smells like a drink and not like a sweet scent perfume or something that I would pour down my drain or scrub the tub with.
So in this one, for color, they use, and I had to tilt my head because this is already open. Um,
Oh Lord.
Sweet potato, apple,
It
radish, and cherry.
good shit, Starbs.
That much we will give you credit on.
Yes. So
All right,
apparently the rush to make all the changes for RFK's rule in this suite. But nonetheless.
I bet
Cheers,
you that
bro.
this. I bet you this was pre-planned before that happened, though.
I know, but you know how Starbs people are. If they're $4 a drink, they're going to put in something solid, hopefully.
Yep.
Cheers.
Salute. What's the twist? Because my tongue is twisted.
I mean, it starts off as seltzer, and then it's like very watered down watermelon. Like, like when you make tea, you make the tea and then you put the fruit in it and then you let it marinate there for a while? You do that with berries, you don't do that with watermelon. This tastes like to me, take sucralose, put it in seltzer water, and cut up a small piece of watermelon, put it in there, and let it sit there for like an hour or two. This tastes like watered down
Disappointment.
watermelon seltzer, and it's not great.
I want to know what the twist is because the twist is definitely making it awful. The watermelon is definitely,
Um,
by God, watered down. There's some other actual twist to it, in my opinion, that's on top of it. It might be cherry. And if it is, it's not good.
no, the twist is you taste seltzer water, and then at the very end of it, you taste a hint of watermelon. It's not bad. I'm just disappointed.
No, it's bad.
So you think it's bad, I'm just disappointed.
I think this one's worse than blueberry.
Like I disagree. I think the watermelon is better, but in words of Captain Price, it's hard to improve on garbage.
Sure, on the last part, and this is where we can agree to disagree, because I personally give this a 2. I don't even want to give this another sip. I wouldn't even recommend this. This would be a
I don't
piper for
recommend it
me.
either, but I'll go 2.3 out of 5.
I would rather have the blueberry, and I would rather put this down the drain. So, they're not doing too hot so far. We're striking out already. 2 strikes. Their third's up to bat. Starbucks got to get a home run.
I don't know. If you're telling me that Tropical Peach is supposed to be Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, Bobby Wood Jr. and company, I have doubt.
I was really expecting really to say fuck the Dodgers there.
Yeah, you can't say it for every sentence. Although I will say that servant tray that I made over the weekend, I got to make an adjustment to it. I just got to countersink the screws on the back. It's being oiled as we speak.
Hey, yo.
But that well, yeah, I put butcher block oil on it, so it doesn't make it whatchamacalled, just so it doesn't soak everything in because gotta make things clean. Gotta make things clean. Gotta make things sanitary. Preserves it a bit. But the fact that that's now becoming a meme template and there's, like, perfect room for it.
You posted it to be a meme template. What do you mean?
Yes, I no, like, I looked at it and I'm like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, this has potential." And I just kinda went with it.
Yeah, but you
I
posted it
sent
to
it
be a
to a
meme
buddy of
template. It's not
mine
like
and
it
he
was a
goes, "I'm
off
seeing
chance
it."
random thing to happen.
Well, yeah, because I took a picture of it originally to show somebody, and it was originally like this, and I'm like, "You have no idea what the hell it is." Then I did straight up, and I'm like, "Hey." Then I'm like, "Ah, hell with it, let's have fun with it." But let's see if this is gonna clean the bases or not.
Give it a smell.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, I do get peach.
Is
I do
that
get peach.
that is peach.
Why does it smell there's, like, this after note at the end. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something in there other than peach, and it's a faint smell.
Guava.
Thank God, no.
I don't. That's actually what I think it might be.
Oh, Lord. Lord. Lord, please not peach and guava.
It says tropical guava, so hopefully by tropical they mean more like pineapple punch, maybe. Because like
If it's peach pineapple.
realistically though, this is called tropical peach. So what's the tropical part? What's the tropical part? And peach. Clearly we can smell the peach, but is it like just a fruit punch and peach, and
I
the peach
hope
is
it's
more
just
dominant?
I hope it's I just hope it's island peach and they're just trying to put a label on it and not trying to break my balls in the process.
Oh, they're doing that. It's Starbucks.
It's working.
They're
It's
gonna
working.
they're gonna break that. They're gonna break your union. They're gonna break a lot.
Hey, hey, hey.
I went there.
Well, I'll tell you this, if this is I'll just say this for any Starbucks workers out there, if the new CEO is saying that they're trying to replace some customers and some baristas with this, I understand how this would put the union on strike.
Without further ado, then tropical peach.
Ah, salute.
Salute. You fucked it up.
So if you're a Celsius fan and you just want peach seltzer, you got it. But this is probably one of the most underwhelming peaches I've had recently. I mean, I have an easy grade for it, but
Trying to. I wish these weren't actually open now, so I could fully read the ingredients again.
carbonated water, natural flavors, citric acid, green coffee bean extract, malic acid, sucralose, sodium benzoate, preservative, potassium sorbate.
So in this one they
That right
use
there.
beta carotene color.
It's basically an orange. It's common, not bad.
I don't know. Honestly, this one, it just they all fall flat. The peach, it falls flat. It feels like it's just the skin of a peach. It doesn't really even feel like you're actually eating a, or like tasting the juice of a peach. Feels like you're getting the skin.
All of it, all of it's watered down, right?
It's watered down. It feels like it's almost bitter. It's to me, it's very underwhelming, and this is trying to hit a very weird demographic. It almost feels like you're just like you're buying it for the name. You're just like, oh my god, I'm drinking a Starbucks energy drink. Look at me. Like you're just trying to like drink it for the label of it. Because let's be real, these are not great, and there's a lot of other better options out there. Like what makes truly this your go-to energy drink every day compared to all the others?
So, if we were to compare the best one out of the bunch, which I assume is the peach.
It's I'd give.
Now, granted,
Yeah,
I
I
think
would
it's
say
better
probably the
than
peach.
it's better than the other two.
Yeah,
The
probably
peach
the
is the
peach.
best one out of it. So if I were to give a rating, I'd probably rate this There's some like dryness in my mouth too. I'm gonna rate this as a 3.2 out of 5.
I'll give it a 4.3.
That's probably so. I think this is probably our worst peach ranking
Oh, for sure.
ever.
And
Ever.
can for sure. I'm pretty confident on that.
And can or powder. This is the worst. I mean, the bar's set
Mm,
high, so I mean, again, this
I
is
feel
this is tolerable.
like we've had a worse
If you
peach
drink
and
powder,
powder.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe had some that didn't do as good as we'd hope, but I don't think we've had bad peaches and powder, and that's saying something.
I
The
do
only
like my
thing
peaches.
I remember, actually, no, it technically wasn't energy; it was hydration, but it was the F3 Mood Can. They screwed up peach because they had the turmeric in it.
I mean, they just screwed up in general.
But that wasn't caffeinated, so we won't count that
Yeah.
against it. But in doing so, what we have here is, um, again, if you like Celsius, go for it. If Celsius is having a deal to buy 2 cans, avoid this at all costs because I just don't think it's worth it. I went to my Shell gas station. This is $3.79. Formula wise, I still think that there's just much better out there. I mean, if this is your cup of tea, I guess, but I can't say this is my thing at all. And I mean, this going to a regular gas station, right? Like I'll even say mine. There's a lot of rock stars I put over this. There's monsters I put over this. Red Bulls, Reigns.
There's a lot out there
Now,
that's better than this.
if you were to say, would you rather have a bang or would you rather have this? I'd take this.
I think I'd rather take the bang.
Nah, I wouldn't.
I would. I think I honestly, as much as I dislike bangs, I think there are bangs that taste much better than what these are.
I
Not every one of them,
well
but there is
also,
a good couple of them that would taste much better than these.
but also, if you look back on the label, right? There's no vitamin C in this. And I just think that Bang just has caffeine and nothing else in it.
Formula
That's
wise,
just my
I will
perspective.
agree with you on that. But flavor wise, I think the bang is much better than these.
I just don't care for the bangs, like flavor wise, formula
In
wise,
general,
nothing.
I don't
Just
either. But if I had to pick the one to two, I think I could enjoy a bang much more than one of these. Not every flavor of bang.
speaking of, we gotta try the Bang sour rope sometime.
I haven't found it
I'm
yet,
staring.
weirdly enough. I've still been looking for it.
The fact that this Yankee found it over my fellow Michigander, that's crazy.
You know, there are
Still
not
so
that
crazy.
many bangs out there I've really honestly drank in my lifetime. And they came out with like what? How many was it? 52 or something? I remember one day I looked it up and there was like
They
one official
had
number and it was huge.
it was like 40.
It was it like 40? It was maybe it was 42 then. But I number
Let's just say let's say plus or minus 40, because some were reskins, some were like collabed. If it's an energy shot, I'm not counting it. I want to say 40. I know that's not an exact number, but then they brought it down to 12. Then they released like one or two more. Like I think the
uh
recent new flavors, blueberry nectarine.
yeah, it's a plus or minus around 40.
Huh. In other news, it says here, Alani Nu surpasses 1 billion in retail sales. We do have a flavor for them to try that we haven't done. Though the one thing is that, yeah, so this is Yahoo Finance, mind you. Leading female focused brand of functional beverages and wellness products hits $1 billion milestone. Marks a new era growth of Alani Nu as it continues to expand distribution and customer base. Though I love how when I said it's mainly female driven, now it's called sexist. Well, if you see it on a website, it's just business. But I digress. The double standard is real, Teach. Hate it.
In other news, what else did you have on?
So I wanted to get this because Shock Daddy's been trying to do this. Uh, that's Caffeinate alumni member Shock Daddy. So can you can you pull up his Twitter by any chance? His Twitter feed.
Uh, I can't greatly present it at this time.
Still, we're still working on that, right? So here's a better idea, Teach.
Wait a second. Hold on. Let me try this then. I might be able to. Let me I can maybe do it this way. This might not look fantastic.
Worst case scenario, just go to the our Twitter and just look in our feed and look at a retweet by Shock.
Don't think this shows it. Dang it, nope, it won't. I do this by I don't know if this will work. It might also not. Nope. Never mind. Alright. Nope, I tried. I've not set it up yet.
Ooh. Ironically, W just liked a tweet of ours. That's a first. Have you looked at by any chance?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So if you were to go by the
show off whatever you're trying to
you're
show
going
off.
by the
Like, pull it up on your phone and show it to the camera. So you know what you're talking about.
all right. So here's the original. If this will focus.
There you go.
I
Good
was a fan of
focus.
this design. Right? I was a
Uh,
big
it,
fan.
it has merit. It has merit to it.
So this is the original. This is the replacement.
So it looks like the shark is pretty much copy paste. They're incorporating this new label design where it's a lot more minimalistic in both design, wording, creativity, even I would say. And I almost wonder what I would sincerely want to know what their reasoning is, not in a bad way or good way, but if like are they trying to get more into the supplement market and try to stand out in the supplement market and say, hey, we're trying to reduce these things because we're trying to change how our
But
image is perceived?
they were already in vitamin shops selling tubs.
My only like
I
idea
mean,
is that they're trying to fight off the whole like energy drink kids fiasco BS. And I know honestly, realistically, this new updated look doesn't fully change any of that. I understand that, but that's my only thought of why I'm like,
between the
why?
okay, between the kids and everything else, I just think that's a bullshit thing.
Oh, I agree.
Again, right? Because again, right? Did you start this company over playing video games? Yes. How many gaming organizations do you have affiliation with? A good amount. You have FaZe Clan with you. And regardless of how it started, how'd they start originally? As gamers. I could care less about their IRL streaming, whatever. But they started out as gamers. Now you want to try and create a different identity? Y'all are gonna lose. You tried going into cans and trying to see if you could bump a companies off, and guess what? You lost. It fell back like LeBron James's hairline. Don't do it. You failed once. You could try going at it again, but there's just leaps you don't take. And if you're going to leap, why go at half speed, not full speed? If I'm going to make a big jump, I am not going half speed. That's just my opinion. A bad thing?
What? There we go. There we go. All right, I got it pulled up. It is pulled up on the show. So, first design. Second design. Have you read through the comments, Mr. Ellie?
Let's see. We got fan of the pod, King Bry. Minimalist design sucks. Should we go through some more of the comments?
If you want.
Scroll down. What do we got?
Uh,
I prefer the old designs. I agree. Also, I remember there was one December, this was a couple years back. I remember they fired 2 artists.
Ed Derpy Murky says this is going to be the
We
downfall of G Fuel. Mark my words.
read them. Ooh. They need what was that? We need to scrap the rebrand before it's too late. I'm you know, hold on, scroll down to Velocity's tweet or comment right there because he's absolutely kind of got a point.
Which one?
The old tub,
Oh,
the old tub, right? Sorry, I'm going to YouTube and I'm switching back and forth. The velocity comment of the old tub, it looks better than the minimalistic, empty, whatever.
yeah, this does
Looks
look
like
better.
Walmart Great Value brand knockoff. Oh God. I think we're all in agreement that we do not like the new designs. Listen, it was cool when you had 2 new flavors and you had these simplistic designs. You had the touch grass and it kind of seemed to work. But now that you seem to be this is the new artwork for all the new release tubs? Dude, no. Like, remember how we kind of talked about this when it came to merch? It kind of goes like this. Now, Teach, we were part of the G Fuel community a big amount for a while, a hot minute, once upon a time, right?
Where are we going with this?
I would say so. If you look back at it, because we want to talk and if it works or not, right? How many
Hold on. Well, what was your question? How many what?
how many G Fuel creators did you see wear G Fuel labeled apparel? Not many.
I mean, depends on what you mean by that.
Let's switch gears with that. How many glitch creators do you see wear glitch merch?
decent amount.
A lot.
But I mean, way back when they also used to wear a decent bit of merch.
I'm just saying, you look at G Fuel's merch, outside of those collabs where it was like, "Oh, we have it with, Champion and such." And a lot of people didn't even wear them, they just kept it as, collector's items. It's like you every time you go to, like, the merch store, it's always been something so simplistic, and so everyone's just like, "You know what? I don't need a basic AF T-shirt." Let's see, they actually have apparel accessories. Yeah, they're still banking on regular logo merchandise, just like it's, Supreme or something. It's just like it's just G Fueled. It's nothing there's nothing really amazing about it, in my opinion.
I mean, they've
Where it's
lost.
like glitch. It's like glitch humor me, right? We'll actually see it, but ooh, when that thing shows up, Teach, I think you know where I'm going with this.
Oh, did you get it?
I did.
Hell yeah! I'm excited to see
So
what you look like in it.
so when you get yours,
Oh, I didn't
we
buy.
both
Whoa,
got
whoa,
right.
whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't buy one. I didn't say I bought one.
You didn't?
I never said I bought one. I knew you wanted one, so that's why I showed you that they were 50% off.
I did. I caved. I got it.
I'm proud of you. But for the record, I never stated I bought one.
Damn. Either way, I was
Yeah.
on the fence about months. Basically, when that thing came out, I'm just like, it's. And also, it's just nice having a jersey where you don't have to worry about getting dirty, you know?
Hmm.
Like the white Yankee jerseys I got, it's so cool, it's sick, it's clean. It's just that I'm worried about getting it dirty, you know what I'm saying? Like this, I'm not too worried about getting dirty because it's relatively darker. But then it's just like if I go with my white with the blue pinstripe, I'm worried about getting that thing dirty. My girlfriend at the time got I think she got ketchup on the Jeter jersey, and I was pissed. I was so pissed.
I didn't know you were a big Pacers fan.
Yes,
I didn't know you were a big New York Yankees fan.
you knew that. Come on, you knew that.
Is that why you say fuck the Dodgers so much?
I've been saying it for quite some time, not just because of the World Series. I've been saying that since probably early to mid 2010s. I want to say mid 2010s, but yes. Say, what else do we have cooking with? Ah, gotta find it. What else do we got cooking with Glitch at the moment? We just had that bunny release flavor going up in arms. It's the bunny berry oasis.
Mm-hmm.
Is shrub is it the nerdies without it being candied? If
Pretty
I'm
much.
correct?
I have the flavor. I will be sending you out a sample. I can do a review of it next week. But yeah, it's if you like nerdy, you will definitely like that flavor. It's strawberry grape without that candy taste. It's more strawberry grape in the fruity aspect rather than the candied aspect.
Gotcha. So I wanted to also mention this because we tabled it. I don't think we got back to it. So thank you for the shout out, Recon, if you're watching this or if you watch back to this later. She finally did a review on the loopy fruits.
Oh yeah, I did try loopy fruits and milk finally.
So her opinion, so her ratio was 16 ounces of milk of choice, and 2 scoops. Now, that's a lot for me.
Yeah,
I would give
I was a little disappointed when I found out she did 2 scoops.
you kinda get where I'm going with this, but she said it's a solid 8 out of 10 for her. But I assume that you just tried her concoction?
Yep.
Was it good?
Yeah, but that's also because there was 2 scoops. So I
That's what I was
that's
this whole
why I
time.
feel like it's invalid for review because it needs to be 1 scoop.
So so that's what we were going on before. It's like because I was wondering what I was doing wrong because again, I tried it in this was going back to
I say I haven't tried the 1 scoop though, and I wanna try the 1 scoop.
so do you remember when I was mixing around with G Fuel French vanilla? Long time ago.
Technically.
So this was I want to say February or March 2021 and I tried it and like the majority of people, I did not care for it.
Mhm.
So I just wanted to see if they were going to bring this back. For research purposes, I wanted to know. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? Do we do it in cold water? Do we do it in hot water? Do we do it in milk? Do we do it in hot milk? I'm trying every which way I could. But unfortunately, it's like bad coffee or gas station coffee. What do? You fill that baby up. You got to add your certain additives to it, and you'll be able to make it satisfactory, but just okay. There's better out there. So essentially, I put all that research and time into something that was just going to be the inevitable beat the dead horse, same result. Mediocre at best. So with loopy fruits, I try to do the same thing. I'm like, let me dumb down the water. Let me add more powder. Let me do this. Let me do that. I tried it in both. And I just said, you know what? I need the two of you to place this for review. Now, I'm glad Recon loves it. Technically speaking, it was worth it. But then it comes back down to if I play my cards right, that means in 8 ounces of cold milk, one scoop should do the trick for review.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, for me, 8 ounces of milk and then putting that in, it's like, oof. It sucks, man. I can't do the milk because I gotta gradually drink my stuff. You know what I mean?
You can gradually drink milk.
Yeah, sometimes I have my shaker go throughout the day. You know what I mean? And milk, I gotta. That'd be a little interesting. Oh, what the hell? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oof. I just heard a big bang outside and I'm like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" Cuz I've had the neighbors do roofing and siding on their house, but this wasn't nailing or banging or anything else. I heard a boom. Somebody threw a pallet on something. One of
Any
these might
last
be joining the pallet.
any last notes, Mr. Ellie?
As far as notes as far as what we got going on now, let me just double check real quick. Have you had a quest item on the way?
No.
Ooh. So when my package gets here, I'm gonna have to do some science then, and then relay the info. So because Bang doesn't make champagne anymore, because Wisdom Fuel was technically another brand, if this works out like the way I think it does, we need a new name for this concoction if it works like I think it does.
Okay. I have to try
So
it out.
what would be well, I'm just saying champagne was a Bang flavor, Wisdom Fuel was a G Fuel flavor. So now this glitch concoction. And still, I don't think anyone's tried it. So for anyone out there who's watching this, this would be Glitch T-Shites Tea. This is obviously two Glitch brands, two Glitch tubs rather. It is Glitch Teach Iced Tea mixed with Quest item. Style is peach iced tea, and this says here sweet apple. The original champagne or wisdom fuel was G Fuel peach iced tea and golden apple pear. It was me being an early subscriber to Teach.
Yo.
I asked him to try both of these flavors, and he's just like, "Whoa, dude, where'd you come up with this?" And I'm like, "I just thought of it." And he's like, "Dude, you have to try this. I'm sending you this." And sure as shit, this has been one of those things in the community that not many people remember. But boy, oh boy, was it a good time. Now, I haven't mixed peach iced tea with anything outside tea and lemonade. I said if I was ever going to mix this, it would be to bring back our old flavor. Now, I don't think I'm deserving of any flavor, but and I have no idea who's deserving of a second flavor on Glitch, but I tell you, this I'm very excited for. I'm very excited to try this out and to get our Teach iced tea around the house.
Be nice if we can get this in hydration next.
Ooh, might be getting a friend who is trying to swear off caffeine, get that hydration.
I wish I could say that was subtle foreshadowing.
Yes, yes, of course. Although, so Hollywood Punch is a reskin. We got that part. Savage Serenity, Tropical Berry. I wish crack sauce could be reskinned. But nonetheless, what I have going down also is another flavor I wanna give him his flowers after I try it because I've followed him and I watch him here and there. It's Black Fox
Mm,
got Drop Zone on the way.
good
And
flavor.
I gotta relay this to Derp. I gotta relay this to you. I gotta relay it to him because I mean, I when I think of anything grape, I think of Plugs Derpy, and we've been messaging each other on different apps now that my socials got canceled, and talk to him about football, life in general, and he's still just a good dude. And I miss everybody like mad. You have no idea. But when I think of certain profiles, I think of I think of certain people. And when I think of grape, he's the guy that pulls up.
It's a good. It's a very good flavor. I don't own it. My mother has it, so I've drank a few shakers of it and sampled it. Very good. I'm honestly surprised I still haven't bought a shaker when they've done, or not a shaker, a tub of it during a BOGO, because it is a very good flavor.
Drop zone's good. So
Mm-hmm.
so is it blueberry forward and grape end or
I would say honestly and sincerely, it's pretty evenly mixed. If you had to put
really?
one more forward, I would say probably the grape, but honestly, it's pretty even.
Does it taste like a jam or something?
No,
Or how would you describe
in a weird way of saying it, more Kool Aid esque,
it? Ooh.
more like that refreshing, fruity, juicy aspect.
Fresh and fruity. Mm, mm.
Mm, mm. Ooh boy. I don't know if he's actually froze or if he's just frozen. Nope. Okay, he was actually.
I'm really looking forward to package of Drop Zone getting here. And it's nice because I mean I can't even keep up with the flavors going on, man. Like there's so much stuff I'm like behind the dime of. Not only that, but we gotta update the tier list.
We have a lot of things to update
Because I
technically.
mean, well, I think the glitch is priority now. Well, I mean, we review it the most, let's be honest. But then there's some like other things I would like to also get around to. Like I still gotta find the rye sour strawberry and blueberry when it comes. Gotta find it somewhere or I gotta order it either or. Just small time crap like that.
Otherwise, really, to answer the question to today's episode, should Starbucks get into the energy can game? Yes or no?
I'm going no. Definitely not like this. I mean, Starbucks makes a decent product. They're worldwide. And even if you're not drinking coffee, just remember this company owns Tavana. It used to be a tea shop in the mall where I would buy tea from the pound from them. I would. And there'd be people in there that would tell me all these crazy concoctions that they would do. And it was phenomenal. But then once Starbucks bought them, they got rid of it, and they're like, "Oh, well, just go to your Starbucks location and just order from the Tavana menu that they have for the week or that day." And I'm like, "Oh, great inconsistencies! I love it." Just like I love traffic. But if you take that into consideration, you own coffee, you own tea, you make lemonade. Lemonade, eh. Your watermelon, whatever. I'm pretty sure you've had watermelon drinks before. Eh. Your peach, underwhelming.
Very.
Because again, this was just supposed to be peach, but it's like you want to be a peach seltzer? You could have done a tea and be fine. You would rate this as a low 4-star territory, upper 3-star category, and it would have been fine. But instead, you give us the pain of mediocrity. And just a side note, I wanted remember how we talked about the white can reviews
Mm-hmm.
and then throwing the new Red Bull up there? Remember we discussed the Prime? There was the Prime can that was like hard to find for whatever reason. Dollar Tree. Just exactly where the Prime energies belong. The Dollar Tree. uh, don't you love that?
Oh yeah. And on that note, that's episode 152. Starbucks.
Ah,
Stay out of the energy game.
150.
Stick to coffee.
Stick to the coffee, Starbs, and I'll even go with the tea. Not recommend to a friend. Mediocre at best. There's better products out there. We call it down the line. With that said, everybody, thank you for having us be part of your Monday night. Stay healthy, stay well, drink your freaking water, and hopefully we see you next week. Easy, everybody.